your go-to podcast for everything travel and adventure. I'm Adam.
And I'm Julia. We're here to take you on an exciting journey around the world, sharing our travel stories, tips, and cultural insights. Let's dive right in.
In each episode, we'll explore a new destination, share our personal travel experiences, and provide practical advice to make your travels smoother and more enjoyable.
Whether you're an experienced traveler or just dreaming of your next getaway, we've got something for everyone. From hidden gems to must-see attractions, we're here to inspire and inform.
And don't forget, you can find us on YouTube at the English Globe for more content and visuals to complement our podcast.
So grab your passport, pack your bags, and join us as we embark on another adventure. Let's get started.
Today, we're exploring the vibrant city of Tokyo, Japan. Whether you're planning a trip or just dreaming of your next adventure, we've got you covered.
Absolutely, Adam. Tokyo is a city where the ultra-modern meets the traditional. Picture this. You're walking through a bustling metropolis filled with neon lights and towering skyscrapers. And just around the corner, you find a serene temple with centuries of history. That's the magic of Tokyo. Let's get started.
Tokyo is not just the political and economic heart of Japan, but also a cultural powerhouse. It's a city that offers something for everyone. Whether you're into technology, fashion, food, or history, Tokyo has it all. And don't forget, it's home to some of the most iconic landmarks like the Tokyo Tower, Shibuya Crossing, and the historic Asakusa district.
Speaking of Shibuya Crossing, did you know it's often called the world's busiest pedestrian crossing? Imagine thousands of people crossing from all directions every few minutes. It's a sight to behold and a true testament to the organized chaos that defines Tokyo. Plus, right next to it is the famous Hachiko statue, a heartwarming symbol of loyalty and love.
And when it comes to food, Tokyo is unparalleled. With over 230 Michelin-starred restaurants, it's a paradise for food lovers. From the freshest sushi at Tsukuji Market to the exquisite kaiseki meals, your taste buds are in for an unforgettable experience. And let's not forget the quirky themed cafes. Whether you want to dine with robots, cats, or even ninjas, Tokyo has a cafe for that.
But it's not all hustle and bustle. Tokyo also offers plenty of green spaces where you can escape the city's frenetic pace. Take a stroll through Ueno Park, visit the tranquil Meiji Shrine, or enjoy a boat ride in the beautiful Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. These spots provide a peaceful retreat right in the heart of the city.
Absolutely, Julia. And for those interested in history and culture, Tokyo's museums are a must-visit. The Edo Tokyo Museum provides a fascinating look at the city's past, while the National Museum houses an impressive collection of traditional Japanese art. And for contemporary art lovers, the Mori Art Museum offers cutting-edge exhibitions with stunning views of the city from the top of the Roppongi Hills complex.
Not to mention the shopping. Tokyo is a shopper's paradise, from the high-end boutiques in Ginza to the quirky, youth-centric fashion in Harajuku. And if you're a tech enthusiast, Akihabara is the place to be. Known as the Electronics District, it's a haven for gadget lovers and anime fans alike.
Tokyo's efficient public transportation system makes it easy to explore all these diverse neighborhoods. The city's extensive subway and train networks are renowned for their punctuality and cleanliness, making getting around a breeze. Plus, navigating the system can be an adventure in itself, especially during rush hour.
And let's not forget about Tokyo's vibrant nightlife. Whether you want to sing your heart out at a karaoke bar, enjoy a drink at a hidden izakaya, or dance the night away in Roppongi, the city's nightlife scene is as diverse as it is exciting. There's always something happening, no matter what time of day or night.
Tokyo truly is a city that never sleeps. Its blend of the old and new, the traditional and the modern, creates an atmosphere unlike any other city in the world. We can't wait to delve deeper into what makes Tokyo so special.
So whether you're planning your first trip to Tokyo or you're a seasoned traveler looking for new experiences, stay tuned as we uncover the secrets of this incredible city. From hidden gems to must-see attractions, We've got plenty of tips and stories to share.
That's right, Julia. And don't forget, if you have any questions or want to share your own Tokyo travel experiences, reach out to us on our social media channels or leave a comment on our YouTube page at The English Globe.
We love hearing from our listeners and viewers, and your stories might even get featured in a future episode. So, let's embark on this exciting journey through Tokyo together. Ready to explore?
Let's go! Stay tuned for our next segment where we'll dive into Tokyo's top attractions and hidden gems. You're listening to The English Globe, your passport to adventure. First up, let's talk about the top attractions and must-see spots in Tokyo. This city is packed with incredible places to visit, so let's dive into some of the highlights.
One place you absolutely cannot miss is the iconic Sensoji Temple in Asakusa. It's known for being Tokyo's oldest temple, originally completed in 645 AD. The entrance to the temple is through the Kaminarimon, or Thunder Gate, which is an impressive sight with its giant red lantern. Beyond the gate, you'll find Nakami's Dori, a lively shopping street filled with traditional snacks and souvenirs, leading up to the temple itself. The atmosphere is both bustling and reverent, offering a unique glimpse into Tokyo's spiritual heritage.
And if you're into modern architecture and cityscapes, you'll love visiting the Tokyo Sky Tree. Standing at 634 meters, it's the tallest structure in Japan and offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city. On a clear day, you can even see Mount Fuji from the observation deck. The Sky Tree also houses an aquarium, a planetarium, and a shopping complex, making it a perfect spot to spend an entire day.
For those who enjoy nature and tranquility amidst the urban sprawl, the Meiji Shrine is a must-visit. Located in a dense forested area in Shibuya, it's dedicated to the deified spirits of Emperor Meiji and Empress Shoken. As you walk through the massive torii gates and along the wide gravel paths surrounded by lush greenery, it's hard to believe you're in the middle of one of the world's busiest cities. The shrine is a peaceful retreat where you can observe traditional Shinto rituals and ceremonies.
Another great spot for experiencing Tokyo's traditional culture is the Imperial Palace. While the inner grounds are generally closed to the public, you can explore the beautiful East Gardens, which are open year-round. The gardens are a mix of traditional Japanese landscape design and European-style lawns, making it a serene place to relax and learn about Japan's imperial history.
And for a taste of Tokyo's quirky and fun side, head to Odaiba, a futuristic entertainment hub on a man-made island in Tokyo Bay. Here, you can visit the TeamLab Borderless Digital Art Museum, ride the giant Ferris wheel, and even see a life-size Unicorn Gundam statue. Odaiba also offers stunning views of the Rainbow Bridge and Tokyo's skyline, especially beautiful at sunset.
If shopping is your thing, then Ginza is the place to be. Known as Tokyo's premier shopping district, Ginza boasts luxury boutiques, department stores, and fine dining establishments. It's an area where you can indulge in high-end fashion, catch a kabuki performance at the Kabukiza Theater, or simply enjoy people watching in one of Tokyo's most glamorous neighborhoods.
For a more eclectic shopping experience, don't miss Harajuku and Takashita Street. This area is famous for its youth culture and fashion. Takashita Street is lined with trendy boutiques, quirky shops, and cafes. It's the perfect place to see the latest in Japanese street fashion, and maybe even try some of the famous rainbow-colored cotton candy or crepes.
And for tech enthusiasts, Akihabara is a dream come true. Often referred to as the Electric Town, it's the epicenter of Tokyo's otaku culture. Here you'll find countless electronic shops, anime and manga stores, and themed cafes. Whether you're hunting for the latest gadgets or rare collectibles, Akihabara has something for every tech and pop culture fan.
Tokyo also offers incredible parks and gardens for those who love the outdoors. Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden is one of my favorites. It's a vast park with diverse landscapes, including traditional Japanese gardens, French formal gardens, and English landscape gardens. It's especially beautiful during cherry blossom season in spring, and the chrysanthemum exhibitions in autumn.
And speaking of cherry blossoms, Ueno Park is another fantastic spot to visit, particularly in spring. It's one of Tokyo's most popular parks and is home to several museums, a zoo, and a large pond where you can rent paddle boats. During the cherry blossom season, the park is filled with hanami, flower viewing parties, creating a festive and vibrant atmosphere.
For a unique historical and cultural experience, you should also visit the Edo Tokyo Museum. It offers a fascinating look at Tokyo's history from the Edo period to the present day. The museum's interactive exhibits and life-sized replicas make history come alive, providing a deeper understanding of how Tokyo evolved into the metropolis it is today.
There's just so much to see and do in Tokyo. From its historical sites and cultural landmarks to its modern attractions and natural beauty, the city truly has something for everyone. Whether it's your first visit or you're a seasoned traveler, Tokyo never fails to impress. There's just so much to see and do in Tokyo. From its historical sites and cultural landmarks to its modern attractions and natural beauty, the city truly has something for everyone. Whether it's your first visit or you're a seasoned traveler, Tokyo never fails to impress.
That's right, Adam. And in our next segment, we'll dive into some personal travel stories and experiences that highlight the unique charm of Tokyo. Stay tuned for more insights and tips right here on the English Globe. Now let's share some of our personal experiences. Adam, remember when we went to Tokyo and decided to visit the Tsukiji fish market early in the morning? We got there at 5 a.m., hoping to see the famous tuna auction, but we ended up getting lost in the maze of stalls and accidentally walked into a cooking class for tourists. It was so funny seeing all the chefs' reactions when we just wandered in.
Oh yes, that was unforgettable. And how about the time we visited the Meiji Shrine during a traditional wedding ceremony? We didn't realize it was happening until we saw the beautiful procession with the bride and groom dressed in stunning kimonos. It was such an unexpected treat, and it really showed us the blend of tradition and modernity in Tokyo. It reminded me how important it is to be respectful and aware of local customs.
Traveling always brings the unexpected. Like when I was in Akihabara and decided to visit one of those themed cafes, specifically a maid cafe. I thought it would be a quick, quirky experience, but I ended up staying for hours. The staff performed dances, played games with the guests, and even decorated our food in cute designs. It was such a unique experience and gave me a deeper appreciation for Japan's pop culture.
That sounds amazing. Another memorable moment for me was when we tried to navigate the Tokyo subway system during rush hour. The sheer volume of people was overwhelming, and we ended up missing our stop because we couldn't get through the crowd in time. It was a bit stressful in the moment, but looking back, it was a great lesson in patience and adaptability. Plus, we discovered a fantastic little ramen shop near the next station, so it all worked out in the end.
Oh, I remember that ramen shop. It had the best tonkotsu broth I've ever tasted. And speaking of food, do you remember our visit to the tiny sushi restaurant in Ginza? It only had 6 seats, and we were lucky enough to get in without a reservation. The chef prepared each piece of sushi right in front of us, and every bite was a work of art. It was a truly unforgettable culinary experience.
Absolutely. That sushi experience really highlighted the importance of trying local, authentic food when traveling. It's such an integral part of understanding the culture. Another funny story was when we visited Odaiba and decided to try the virtual reality arcade. I thought I was handling the zombie game pretty well until I tripped over the VR equipment and nearly knocked over the whole setup. Everyone had a good laugh, and it was a reminder to embrace the fun and not take myself too seriously.
Traveling does have a way of keeping us humble, and it's those moments of unpredictability that often make for the best memories. Like the time I was in Harajuku and stumbled upon a spontaneous street performance by a group of local dancers. They were so talented, and the energy of the crowd was infectious. It was one of those moments that made me feel connected to the city and its people.
Exactly. It's those unexpected encounters and the kindness of strangers that often leave the biggest impressions. Like when we were at Ueno Park during cherry blossom season, and an older couple invited us to join their Hanami picnic. They shared their homemade snacks and stories about their many years of celebrating Hanami, making us feel so welcomed and part of the local tradition.
That was such a heartwarming experience. It's moments like these that highlight the importance of being open to new experiences and connections when traveling. Every trip teaches us something new, not just about the place, but about ourselves as well.
And Tokyo, with its mix of ancient traditions and cutting-edge modernity, offers countless opportunities for these kinds of memorable experiences. Whether you're getting lost in a bustling market, stumbling upon a local festival, or simply sharing a meal with new friends, there's always something new to discover.
So true, Adam. And that's why we love sharing our travel stories with all of you, our listeners. We hope our experiences inspire you to explore the world and embrace the unexpected.
Absolutely. And in our next segment, we'll be sharing some practical tips and advice to help you make the most of your trip to Tokyo. From navigating the subway to finding the best local eats, we've got you covered.
Stay tuned for more travel insights and tips right here on the English Globe. Let's make your next adventure the best one yet.
Practical tips and advice. For those of you planning to visit Tokyo, here are some practical tips to help you make the most of your trip.
Tip number 1. Get a Suica or Pasmo card. It's essential because these rechargeable smart cards make using Tokyo's extensive public transportation system a breeze. You can use them on trains, buses, and even at many convenience stores and vending machines. It saves you the hassle of buying individual tickets and makes navigating the city much more convenient.
Also, don't forget to download a good transit app like Japan Transit Planner or Google Maps. These apps provide detailed route information, including which lines to take, transfer stations, and even which car to board for the easiest transfer. It can make your trip much smoother by helping you navigate the complex subway system efficiently, especially during rush hours.
And if you're on a budget, consider eating at convenience stores like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson. You'd be surprised how much you can save. These stores offer a wide variety of affordable and delicious meals, from fresh sushi and bento boxes to onigiri and sandwiches. They're a great way to enjoy quick and tasty meals without breaking the bank.
Another great tip is to visit Tokyo's many free attractions. For example, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building in Shinjuku has observation decks that offer stunning views of the city, and it's completely free to enter. Similarly, many temples and parks like Sensoji and Ueno Park have no entrance fees, making them perfect for budget-conscious travelers.
When it comes to accommodation, booking a hotel near a major train station can save you a lot of time and effort. Areas like Shinjuku, Shibuya, and Tokyo Station are well connected to the rest of the city and offer plenty of dining and shopping options nearby. This can make your base of operations very convenient for exploring different parts of Tokyo.
For those looking to experience the local culture, consider staying in a traditional ryokan, or a capsule hotel. A ryokan offers a glimpse into traditional Japanese hospitality with tatami-matted rooms and communal baths. Capsule hotels, on the other hand, provide a unique and affordable lodging option. They're great for solo travelers who want to try something different.
If you plan on visiting multiple attractions, look into getting a Tokyo Metropolitan District Pass, also known as the Tokunai Pass. It offers unlimited rides on JR East trains within central Tokyo for a day, which can be a cost-effective way to see a lot of sites without worrying about individual ticket costs.
One thing to keep in mind is that Tokyo is a very cash-oriented city, despite its high-tech image. While credit cards are accepted at most hotels and larger stores, many smaller shops, restaurants, and even some train stations only accept cash. It's a good idea to carry enough yen with you, and ATMs at convenience stores like 7-Eleven and Family Mart usually accept international cards.
When it comes to dining, don't be afraid to try standing sushi bars or ramen shops where you order from a vending machine. These places offer high-quality food at reasonable prices and provide a unique dining experience. Plus, they're usually quite fast, so they're perfect for a quick meal between sightseeing.
Speaking of food, if you have dietary restrictions, it's helpful to learn a few key phrases in Japanese or carry a card that explains your dietary needs. While many places are becoming more accommodating, it's always good to communicate clearly to avoid any confusion.
And don't forget to take advantage of Tokyo's incredible convenience stores. They're open 24/7 and offer a wide range of services, from ticket purchasing and bill payment to shipping and printing. Plus, they're a great place to grab snacks, drinks, and even hot meals on the go.
Finally, remember to be mindful of local etiquette. For example, it's customary to remove your shoes when entering someone's home or certain traditional establishments. Also, try to avoid talking on your phone while on public transport, and always stand on the correct side of the escalator to let others pass. These small gestures show respect for local customs and will make your experience more pleasant.
Tokyo is an amazing city with so much to offer, and with these practical tips, you'll be well prepared to enjoy everything it has to offer. Up next, we'll be exploring some of Tokyo's cultural insights and how to immerse yourself in the local way of life.
Stay tuned for more travel insights and tips right here on the English Globe. Let's make your trip to Tokyo an unforgettable adventure. Understanding the local culture can really enhance your travel experience, making it more immersive and enriching.
Definitely. In Tokyo, it's important to know about the practice of bowing as a form of greeting and showing respect. Whether you're meeting someone for the first time or thanking someone, a slight bow can go a long way in showing politeness and appreciation. It's a simple gesture, but it's deeply ingrained in Japanese culture and can make your interactions more enjoyable and respectful.
Another interesting cultural aspect is the concept of omotenashi, which translates to Japanese hospitality. It's fascinating because it reflects the Japanese dedication to providing a high level of service and care for guests. You'll notice this in everything from the meticulous presentation of food to the attentive service in hotels and shops. It's about anticipating needs and exceeding expectations, making you feel truly welcome.
And don't forget about the local cuisine. Trying sushi in Tokyo is a must. It's made with the freshest fish, vinegared rice, and often a touch of wasabi, all wrapped in seaweed or served as nigiri. The taste is incredibly fresh and delicate, offering a perfect balance of flavors. Each piece is a small work of art, reflecting the chef's skill and dedication.
Speaking of food, another culinary experience you shouldn't miss is trying tempura. This dish involves seafood or vegetables lightly battered and deep-fried to a crispy perfection. The key ingredients include shrimp, fish, and seasonal vegetables, and it's usually served with a dipping sauce made from soy sauce, dashi, and mirin. The result is a light, airy coating that complements the natural flavors of the ingredients.
In addition to food, exploring Tokyo's tea culture is a wonderful way to connect with local traditions. Participating in a traditional tea ceremony, or sado, allows you to experience the meticulous preparation and enjoyment of matcha, or powdered green tea. It's a meditative practice that emphasizes mindfulness and the appreciation of the present moment.
Another cultural insight involves the significance of festivals, or matsuri, in Tokyo. These festivals are held throughout the year and are vibrant celebrations that often include parades, traditional music, dance, and food stalls. For example, the Sanja Matsuri in Asakusa is one of Tokyo's most famous festivals, featuring dynamic parades with mikoshi, or portable shrines, carried through the streets. It's a fantastic way to witness and participate in local traditions.
One unique aspect of Tokyo culture is the practice of hanami, or cherry blossom viewing, in spring. People gather in parks like Ueno Park and Shinjuku-gyoen to admire the blooming sakura trees. It's a time for picnicking, socializing, and enjoying the fleeting beauty of the blossoms. The atmosphere is festive and communal, highlighting the Japanese appreciation for nature's transient beauty.
And while we're on the topic of nature, visiting an onsen or hot spring bath is a quintessential Japanese experience. There are several traditional bathhouses in Tokyo where you can relax and unwind in natural hot spring water. It's not only about relaxation but also about following a specific etiquette, such as thoroughly washing before entering the bath and maintaining a quiet, respectful atmosphere.
When it comes to shopping, understanding the concept of omiyage is also important. Omiyage are souvenirs or gifts that people bring back for friends, family, or colleagues after traveling. They are usually regional specialties, beautifully packaged, and show thoughtfulness and appreciation. When visiting Tokyo, picking up some unique omiyage like Tokyo banana or specialty sweets from Ginza can be a wonderful way to share your experience with others.
Cultural respect extends to everyday interactions as well. For example, it's customary to avoid loud conversations in public spaces, especially on public transportation. Japanese society values harmony and respect for others' space, so maintaining a low profile and being considerate of your surroundings can make a positive impression.
And let's not overlook the importance of punctuality. Whether you're meeting someone, attending an event, or catching a train, being on time is seen as a sign of respect and reliability. The Japanese take punctuality very seriously, and it's a good practice to adopt while you're there.
Tokyo's blend of modernity and tradition offers a wealth of cultural experiences that can deeply enrich your travel journey. By understanding and respecting these cultural nuances, you'll not only have a more enjoyable trip, but also gain a deeper appreciation for the city and its people.
Absolutely. Embracing the local culture, from customs and traditions to food and etiquette, can transform your visit into a truly memorable experience. Up next, we'll discuss how to make the most of your time in Tokyo with some insider tips and hidden gems.
Stay tuned for more travel insights and tips right here on the English Globe. Let's make your trip to Tokyo an unforgettable adventure.
We love hearing from our listeners. Here are a couple of travel stories and questions you've shared with us. Listener Sarah asked about the best time to visit Tokyo. Great question, Sarah. Our advice would be to consider visiting during spring for the cherry blossom season or autumn for the stunning foliage. These seasons offer mild weather and picturesque scenery, making them ideal for exploring the city.
And another listener, John, shared their experience in Tokyo. Thanks for sharing, John. It sounds amazing. Exploring the diverse neighborhoods of Tokyo, from the historic Asakusa to the trendy Shibuya, truly offers a glimpse into the dynamic culture and lifestyle of the city. We're glad you had such a fantastic time.
Have you ever traveled somewhere that really inspired you?
Yes, last summer I went hiking in the Lake District. The landscapes were incredible, just mountains and lakes as far as you could see. It felt like stepping into a painting.
That sounds beautiful. Hiking is such a rewarding way to travel. Did it change how you see things?
Definitely. It made me appreciate nature more and want to see more places off the beaten path. I think there's something about exploring that just feels freeing.
Exactly. Adventure teaches you things you can't find in a classroom. Where's next on your list?
Maybe Scotland. I've heard the Highlands are breathtaking. And you? Do you still get a thrill from traveling?
Always. Every new place is a chance to see the world differently. I think we learn so much about ourselves through each journey.
Have you done much traveling?
Some, mostly local. You?
A bit. I like to go somewhere new each year.
That sounds nice. Why new places every time?
Adventure. I think the unknown excites me.
I get that. So, do you prefer cities or nature?
Nature, mostly. It feels freeing.
Totally. I felt that on a hike once miles from anyone else.
Exactly. There's something peaceful in solitude.
Yeah. Do you ever feel changed after traveling?
Always. Even short trips. I come back a little different.
Interesting. Like more open-minded?
More curious, I'd say, and you?
I feel more connected, weirdly, to people, places.
That's beautiful, so where to next?
Scotland, maybe. Highlands look amazing.
Good choice. Rugged and wild.
Have you been?
Not yet, but it's on my list.
What keeps you going back to new places?
There's always something unexpected.
Like what?
Little surprises, unplanned moments.
Those make the best memories.
They really do.
So, any dream destinations?
Peru, maybe. Machu Picchu.
Classic. That'd be unforgettable.
Someday, right?
Absolutely. Adventure awaits.